Still to come, Scooter Yoak and the P-51 first took to the sky in 1940, and it was done so actually under the request of the British, the Royal Air Force. They were looking for fighters to supplement their Supermarine Spitfires and the Hawker Hurricanes, two prevalent airplanes in the Battle of Britain. And they originally requested license-built Curtiss P-40s, but the chief designer at North American Aviation, his name was Dutch Kindleberger, he said, no, I'm going to build you a brand new airplane. And the aircraft taking off to the right was the result of that effort. Powered by the Rolls-Royce Packard Mustang, representing everything that is great about the United States of America. Many things have changed, but many will agree that the P-51 is an American cultural icon. Originally developed as an escort fighter, the P-51 escorted our bombers deep into Hitler's German heartland. And it was the first airplane to have enough fuel to fight once it got there. And it performed its job so incredibly well that after its introduction in 1944, casualty rates for bomber crews in which they escorted were reduced by over 75%, giving it the nickname Little Fred. A veteran of World War II, flown by the fighter squadrons, including the famed Tuskegee Airmen. Later went on to serve in the Korean War. The Mustang met and conquered nearly every enemy aircraft that it encountered. And of the only 15,000 or so that were built by North America, only around 150 remain in airworthy condition today. As Scooter sets up once again, we watch and we listen. Picks up the flight line once again and brings Quicksilver in at over 280 miles an hour, just a few hundred feet above the deck. That's the 4-point hesitation roll. Let's put our hands together for Scott Scooter Yoak and Quicksilver. Scott has been flying this airplane for every aspect of the paint scheme represents those who have served and those who have given the ultimate sacrifice. The black cape extends to the canopy and it spreads out and divided the feathers, symbolizing the eagle that has flown with every aviator since the birth of aviation back in 1903. The black paint has thousands of small, tiny sparkles, each representing an American veteran. These veterans, a mom, a dad, a brother, or a sister, are the glimmering star in a mother's eye, a husband's heart, a son or daughter's hope for the future. The silver around the spinner represents the shining halo of the guardian angel who guides our military service personnel, those who have given the ultimate sacrifice to their final resting place. The stars and bars are there, proudly displayed on the aircraft, representing the symbol that all U.S. fighter planes carry. All of the metal on this Mustang extensively polished, and if you look closely into that metal, you can see for whom our veterans fought. Scooter is now going to approach from the right for his signature maneuver. It's the 6-point roll. Watch as he pulls up, saluting the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, the Coast Guard, and the Space Force. Ladies and gentlemen, a very nice round of applause for Scott Yoak and Quicksilver. fly these airplanes to glorify war, but rather to remember the sacrifices made by so many significant relics of aviation history. In this great aerial salute, in dedication to the men and women of our always magnificent to see these airplanes up in the air where they belong. It's undoubtedly one thing to see a historic military aircraft sitting in a corner of a dusty, dark museum someplace, but a totally visceral experience to see one fly in the air where they belong in the sky. To be an absolute wonderful day here at Barksdale Air Force Base. We got most of the rain done yesterday, and things are looking up